Welcome to Brain Vision.
Let's use differentials to estimate the amount of metal in this closed cylindrical can over here in the figure. So first, let's recall the volume of a cylinder. Pi r squared h. Here we're given the height. H equals 10. Height of the entire can. They're giving you the diameter 4, so divide that by 2 to have the radius 2 centimeters. So let's go to our formula for the differential. There we go. So in our case, let's go ahead and simplify this. Derivative of v with respect to r. Times dr, and then we'll add derivative of v with respect to h, pi r squared, and then times dh. So now we have to go ahead and determine what these two quantities are. So for dr, they're telling us, let's see here, the metal in the sides is 0.05 centimeters thick. So that's this quantity right here. So we see the original radius, this quantity right here, let's call it R1. So that would be the radius of the blue cylinder. And then the radius, let's call this radius 2, the radius of the entire can. Then this quantity right here, this is the metal in the sides, the thickness, but that's also R2 minus R1, which is just a change in R, which is the same as just dr. So in our case, that's just 0.05. So we could plug that in over here. So let's plug in all the information. We have 2 pi times 2 times 10. And then we just found our dr. And then let's go ahead and add. So we have pi and then r squared. And then dh. So here we'll have to be a little more careful because we're given that the metal in the top and bottom, so for each, the top and the bottom, the change in height is 0.1. So putting those together, we see that the entire change in h is 2 of these. So that'll be 0.2. So now it's just a matter of simplification. You could turn all these decimals into fractions and then go ahead and simplify that. So here, this is 1 over 20. And then we have 20 here, so those cancel, giving you 2 pi. And then 0.2 is 1 over 5. So this will give us pi times 4 over 5. And then just go ahead and combine those fractions. And don't forget about the units at the end. And so there's our answer.